boundaries right here. Here on up, the legal punch, anything below is a low blow. Okay? Touch gloves and good luck. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Perez, who 2 years ago lost his chance, 12-round decision in Pittsburgh. After that, Perez got a job in medical collections, so he's already charting his post-boxing course, and he says this could be his last fight. Natural sturdiness of Cotto, George. Weighed in at 141, comes in at 154 to 135 after this fight.
You know, he has the body of a welterweight. He weighed in at 154. It would really be unprecedented. 15 pro fights and then moved down in weight. Shane Mosley was also a junior welterweight, first 7 years of his pro career as a lightweight.
Jaw-rattling left hooks. And there's another one in that combination. You see it.
Solid as he looked physically. Cotto, good. If you get in there and win some rounds, you can get him in trouble. If you Perez, you may as well go for it. You got a chance to win as much as anyone else.
Well, Perez finds it increasingly difficult to let his hands go here because, as you say, Cotto likes to counter, and when he counters with the left hand, you feel it.
Yeah, and I don't like counter punches for the long distance. I think a guy, if you get in there and steal a round or two, you can get those guys in trouble. So it's got the stuff on that left side.
Here's Perez will make it out of round one. 10 out of 22 jabs.
So all you got to do is jab this guy, just move around. Don't even invest in any hard shots. But if you get in too early, you're going to get the worst of it.
Perez trying to go to the body.
Sometimes when the counter puncher messes you up a few times, you stop and wait. That's what they want you to do.
Sydney Olympics. Cotto lost in a preliminary round in a sensational gold medal fight.
As you can see, when Perez throws his left jab, there's no resistance, not in the head moving by Cotto, but for some reason he hesitates to do it. Bad thing about all punchers, they don't like moving their head.
Big right hand landed for Cotto. Perez bravely in that exchange. And there's blood coming from the corner of the right eye of Joel Perez. Your strategy about the jab, George. He's thrown 32 jabs in the round already.
Talented fights. They're going to just get worse and worse and better.
Just a little left hook inside. And now a bigger left hook as round two comes to a close. 22 out of 53 jabbing so far.
When you're strong and powerful like that, you waste time, you make fights go too many rounds, and you can get hurt.
He's more of an attacking fighter, or is the die already cast?
He's got to get a trainer to boost his confidence.
Dropping down to 135 because he feels he would be so much stronger than other 135 pounders.
Dehydrate himself into submission by trying to make 135.
Now Perez is out, stopped jabbing. Now he's going into the hook and return with Cotto, and that's where he can get hurt. The only thing Cotto is weak at, catching jabs. You don't want to hook with a hooker.
Stop!
Perez better not do that. He wants to hook. Perez evidently has a jab or other things in his arsenal.
But now he's started, as George points out.
That's not going to get it. Moving around, taking a punch, getting out of the way, making you miss.
Good little feint inside by Cotto. The combination. Busting up Perez's face. Harold, how do you have it through three?
Okay, Jim, I mean, this is a case of just clear, clean power punching by Miguel Cotto. Duct tape to each corner to put over the laces. That's why you see those gloves are completely red. The commission gives him the duct tape. You can't cut them with the tape.
What do you mean supposedly, Harold? Are you saying, did you think it's inevitable that duct tape is going to cut somebody?
Well, Jim, let's put it this way. If it were that great, it would be universally accepted. Where else do we see it? So, you got to wonder.
George, what do you think about duct tape on the gloves?
I think it's real good. The sweat, it gets slippery. You can't rub and scrape a guy with that slippery stuff. California has always been on the first to instigate good stuff. They always had the neurological exams before anyone else.
That's a knockdown.
A fierce body shot.
He's taken a few of those.
And he's having a hard time getting his breath.
And that's it. A knockout on a body shot in the 4th round for Miguel Cotto.
Because of his left side. Ooh, that hurt. I could feel that hook.
Yep.
That's when you lose your breath. And you think maybe my rib is broken, but I'm going to get up, but I can't.
Well, this underlines a point I was making to you earlier this evening before we started the show.
By the way.
Yep. I said to you, George, that if I could have one thing granted to me by the universe for an advantage in my next life, I want a good left hook to the body. I think it will win you about as much in life as anything else.
Take that one. You can have that.
If I can have Cotto's left hook to the body, I'm going to make a few pennies, I'll tell you that.
His left side is built for that shot.
Yeah, that's right. Perez, to a certain degree, came in here with the body of a medical collection.
Knockout victory at 129 of round number 4. He's still the champion, Miguel Cotto.